Tell me why you're at Pride.
Because I'm transgender.
Do you want to share anything about your journey?
It was very tough.
Does your family make you feel supported?
Yes, a lot.
How old are you?
I am 7.
And how old were you when you discovered your identity?
I was 2 or 3 when I first noticed that I didn't feel comfortable with being a boy.
How did your child discover this identity? How did this come about?
So ever since she was little, she was always the princess, always. She sort of like every once in a while would mention ideas of like wanting to be a girl, of feeling more like a girl. And then, hi kitty pie. She started asking to like socially transition about 1.5 years ago, and her school's been fantastic.
Your family, your friends, everyone like makes you feel supported and loved.
Except for my friends. I didn't tell them that yet.
Oh, wait, do you want to be on the internet talking about it then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope to be famous one day.
What do you want to be famous for?
Probably my songs or like famous drawings.
It wasn't even really a change. Like she's been expressing herself as a girl since she was old enough to get dressed. I think that being the parent of a trans child is totally different than what people think that it is. And I know you hear a lot about how we're going to have our kids go into surgery and how we're forcing them to make these decisions. The opposite is true. You know, I'm up all the time worrying about how the world is going to react to my kid. I would rather have her change her pronouns 1,000 times than have to write her obituary. I wish that people who have already decided that they hate us and that we're child abusers would actually talk to us. I feel like that would make such a big difference. But you're right, like the assumptions that people are making are the worst kinds of assumptions, and nobody wants to hear, you know, what our truth is. What it's like to actually raise a transgender child is just so remarkably different than what I would have experienced or thought.
What do you say to the people that accuse you of doing Munchausen by proxy?
So I think that the assumption for that is that, and I hope this is taken in the spirit what it's meant, is that means that we wanted to have a transgender child. And I love her no matter what, but I don't think any parent wants their child born into something in which they know that they're going to struggle. It goes against the idea of parenting for me. We have all sorts of books. We have a whole library at our house about, you know, kids and what their experience is and how they present themselves and what it means to be you. And so we didn't give her, you know, we didn't push her in any direction, certainly, and we will never push her in any direction. If she decides in, you know, 2, 3, 4, 10 years that this is not where she's at, you know, that's okay with me.
So if your child wants to change their pronouns back and express their gender differently, you're like, hey, cool.
Yeah, no, it's not. Who she is not her gender, and it's not like the words that she chooses to use. It has nothing to do with it.
But I think what's funny is that a lot of transphobic people make fun of gender expression. They don't believe in gender expression, yet they turn around and say, you have to raise your boys to be men. You're like, wait, so we have to teach our children to be men? You have to teach them to be women? So you're saying it's a construct? No, how dare you?
No, I absolutely agree with you. People want to assign all sorts of things to children, especially that they're not even capable of that kind of thought. And, you know, that's super problematic as well. There's no part of my child I don't love, and I would never choose for them a life where I know that they're going to struggle and I know that I have to fear for them every day. But it's not, I would never choose that for her.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Can I give you a hug?
Absolutely.
She's so funny. She's like, I want to be...
Então eu não tinha na minha vida contato com pessoas LGBT, contato com a comunidade, nem conhecimento sobre pessoas trans, muito menos. A primeira pessoa trans que eu conheci na minha vida foi a minha filha. Os sinais, eles sempre estiveram lá. Então, desde a criança muito pequena, a partir dos 2 anos e meio, mais ou menos, começou a manifestar um desconforto com tudo que era tipicamente masculino. Nós começamos, então, um processo de reforçar o masculino, né? Eu parei de usar maquiagens, unhas compridas, eu parei de usar vestidos, passei a usar mais calça jeans e camiseta, uma perspectiva de ser menos feminina para insinuar menos ou, né, influenciar menos a criança. Fizemos todo esse processo, mas nada adiantava, independente do que eu vestia, independente de quantas horas passava na companhia do pai, independente de quantos bonecos de super-herói a gente dava, comprava, essa criança continuava tendo um interesse muito grande no feminino. Mas aos 3 anos e meio, isso começou a deixar a área do brincar. Porque enquanto isso era um gosto, uma brincadeira, era uma preferência de roupa, era uma preferência por brinquedos, principalmente no faz de conta, se recusava a cumprir um papel masculino, né? Então, quando ia fazer uma brincadeira de faz de conta, queria ser um papel feminino. Mas com 3 anos e meio, isso começou a deixar a área do brincar e começou a vir para uma perspectiva do existir. Então, que pena que eu não nasci menina. Eu seria mais feliz se eu fosse menina.
Nossa,
Você vê
com
uma
3
criança
anos,
de
né,
3
gente?
anos,
Meu
gente.
Deus.
Eu lembro que um dia eu tava fazendo o jantar e a criança chegou e falou assim, mãe, sabe o que é triste? Eu falei, vai falar que é triste não poder comer sobremesa antes do jantar, né? É triste que Deus não me fez menina, né? Eu seria tão mais feliz.
Nossa,
Isso começou a me deixar muito angustiada, muito triste. Até que com 3 anos, 11 meses e 15 dias, a minha criança falou assim pra mim, mamãe, se eu morrer hoje, eu posso nascer uma menina amanhã?
Nossa, meu Deus, com menos de 4 anos, né?
Não, gente.
Não importa a idade que isso seja entendido, compreendido, a gente tem que respeitar e acolher. E não é uma questão de aceitar. Eu falo, eu não aceito a minha filha. Porque quando a gente fala em aceitar, eu tô falando de opção. Eu posso aceitar ou não alguma coisa. A minha filha não teve escolha. Ela nasceu assim e é assim que ela é. Se ela não teve escolha, eu, enquanto mãe, também não tenho. Então eu não tenho que aceitar nada. Eu tenho que respeitar, acolher e amar. Não é uma escolha minha. Porque se ela não teve